My child, do not skip this message. You were led here for a reason. Heaven guided your steps because the moment you've been waiting for is already in motion. Someone's heart has been stirred by my spirit, and soon they will hold a flight ticket with your name written on it in destiny. They are preparing to meet you face to face, and this meeting will not be ordinary. It will be sacred. You have prayed for clarity, and I have heard you. You have asked me for clarity, and I have heard you. You have asked me if I heard you. You have asked me if, was tools. You have asked me if the last is already on there in the hemisphere. You have asked me if, yes, they do. Their soul has been restless because their spirit recognizes yours, even from far away. They have been battling confusion, pride, and fear, but I am removing those barriers. I am softening their heart in ways that even they don't understand. You may not see it yet, but they are being pulled toward you by divine threads that no human hand can cut. I am aligning their path with yours again. Their heart is being rewritten by heaven itself. Christian and rewritten by heaven itself. Christian and Cleve Jews, Christian and rewritten by heaven itself. Christian and Grizz Jews, Richard Aguna. Artesian, Bios Christian. My child, I need you to prepare your spirit. Do not let the bitterness of the past make you cold when blessing approaches. The one who once turned away will soon be brought back into your presence, not by their own will, but by mine. They will come with humility. They will come with tears that wash away what once was broken. This will not be an apology made with words, but with eyes that finally see your worth. They will carry something they didn't have before, something they didn't have before, something they didn't have before. I will carry something they didn't have before. They will finally speak what they were too afraid to say when it mattered most. You will feel the trembling in their voice because it will be real this time. They are being awakened through divine correction and mercy. Heaven has shown them what life feels like without your presence. And now I am sending conviction into their soul. Every dream, every memory, every quiet moment, you appear in it like a whisper they can't silence. They are not running anymore. They are rear. They are rear. Rear. They are rear. They are rear. Rear is levels rear. Rear. The distance was not punishment. It was preparation. The silence was not rejection. It was redirection. And now the moment of reconciliation is coming closer with every sunrise. There will be a message, an unexpected call, or a sign that makes your heart tremble. You will know it's me confirming this word when the message arrives. They will say words like, I've been thinking about you, or I can't stop remembering that day. It will seem sudden, but I've been working behind the scenes for months, weaving circumstances to bring this divine meeting to pass. Do not rush it, but do not doubt it either. I am in control of the timing, the ticket, and the talk that will change everything. Angels are already surrounding their journey. Even now, someone you once cried for is being guided back toward you through divine orchestration. They think it's their decision to travel, but it's my void, 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 but it's my void. But what's my void, but in the voice, but in my void, well, it's what why is it's my void, but it's my void. Their mind may resist, but their heart obeys me. Because I am God, and when I decree connection, no distance, delay, or distraction can destroy it. Type heal me if you believe God can restore your health and spirit. My child, I have seen your tears. I have heard you whisper in the dark that you just wanted closure, peace, or one honest conversation. And I tell you now, that conversation is coming. It will not just bring peace. It will bring haste. It will bring haste, it will bring his coming. It will not just bring peace. It will bring haste to the with his tools, bring heals. You will not walk away with pain this time. You will walk away with understanding. Because I am rewriting the ending. The past will not have the final word. I will. You've carried heartbreak for too long, but the season of mending is here. The one who once walked away will now walk toward you. The journey has already begun, even if you cannot see it. Trust me, beloved. Heaven is moving in silence. What you thought was over is being revived with divine purpose. What you thought was over is being revived with divine purpose. With divine purpose, divine purpose, with divine purpose. There is a reason you could never let go completely, because your spirit knew this wasn't finished. I am bringing divine closure, but also divine continuation. Do not question the how. Just prepare your heart for what's coming. You will feel it before it happens. You will sense a shift in the air, a calm after a long season of waiting. And when it happens, you will remember this message and say, God, you told me this moment was coming. That is, told me this moment was coming. That is, a moment was coming. That is, you bixless toads, but that is the reasons, moment for their chase. That is, it's busted the riches, with it a fill. That is, my child, I need you to breathe. Because what is coming will touch the deepest places of your heart. You have prayed for this moment when truth would finally be spoken aloud. The waiting has felt endless, but in heaven's timing, every second mattered. I needed to heal both hearts before the reunion could happen. You have grown in wisdom, in strength, in patience, and in faith. They have grown in awareness, humility, and understanding. What once was cold and one was cold. What once was cold and skelettils about us was cold and no searching related. What once was cold in awareness, humility, and understanding. What they will see clearly what they could not see before. They will remember the way your presence felt like peace, the way your voice brought calm to their chaos, the way you loved them even when they did not deserve it, and that memory will pull them closer, not out of guilt but gratitude. They are realizing now that you were the prayer they never knew they had, and that realization is what will bring them to you. Heaven is preparing their journey. Even now, someone is thinking about reaching out, checking flights, calculating the distance. They are fighting the nervousness of facing you again. But I am whispering in their heart, facing you again. But I am whispering in their heart, say six in your heart, say tickles a billow. But I am whispering in their heart, say Gio plebelosle, say Isabel Bandol and Zegilectus, so mayo the genliclastus facing you again. Because destiny cannot be delayed any longer. The ticket will not just be a travel plan, it will be a sign from me. The moment they decide to move, the heavens will shift in your favor. The air around you will feel lighter. Your spirit will sense it. You will wake up one morning with a strange calm, and you'll say, something feels different. That will be the day their journey begins. My child, this is not just a meeting. It is a divine appointment. It will happen when both hearts are ready to speak from truth, not from pain. Do not prepare words in advance. Do not overthink what you'll say, because when the moment comes, I will give you the words. I will fill your mouth with grace and your heart with discernment. You will speak from wisdom, not wounds, and the power of that conversation will heal more than you expect. Tears will fall, but they will be healing tears. Hands may tremble, but they will be healing tears. Hands may tremble, but they will lizzle. Hands may tremble, but they will lizzle or lynch trees. Hands may tremble, but they will listen re-stick. You with the chiefs here. Comment, I trust you, God, if you're surrendering your worries today. The moment will be sacred. Heaven will be listening. You have no idea how many angels have watched you weep in silence. They saw you talk to me in your loneliness, asking, why did this happen? And now, those same angels are preparing to witness your joy. They are aligning every step, every flight, every word. Because this is not just about reunion. This is about restoration. This is not just about reunion. This is about restoration. There is this about restoration. There is the Philippines, restoration. This is about restoration. There is the about restoration. There is of those this talks not in the same form, but in divine perfection. You will understand why I allowed the distance, why I delayed the answers, why I kept you apart. Because if it had happened before, it would have broken you both. But now, you are ready. You have been refined through waiting. Your faith has been tested through silence. And now your reward is coming through the skies, quite literally. You will see signs before it happens. Pay attention to airplanes, tickets, traveler, tickets, traveler, tickets, traveler. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are heaven's way of saying it's on the way. Your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your memory has visited their dreams more than once, and every time they tried to move on, I reminded them of you. Because there are some bonds that are not of this world. They are spiritual, unbreakable, eternal. My child, your story was never about loss. It was about transformation. Your story was never about loss. It was about transformation. You both needed to grow into the people who could finally understand love the way I intended. And now, that time is near. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. The delay was never denial. It was protection. I was preparing the perfect moment where everything would align. Their heart, your heart, and my will. You will not have to chase this. You will not have to beg for it. You will simply receive it. Because this time, it's not born from deeds. Receive it. Because this time, it's not born from deeds. Because this time, it's not born from deeds. Because this time, it's not born from deed. Will delays be delayed? They will carry the courage to say what once was left unsaid, and you will carry the grace to listen without resentment. There will be peace in that space between you. The peace that only I can give. Do not fear, my beloved. This time will be different. The love that's returning has been purified through the fire of time. It has been tested, and it has survived. It is no longer fragile. It is divine. They will say things like, I finally understand. And your heart will know that it was worth the wait. You will forgive, and the moment you do, heaven will open blessings that were held back for this very reason. Forgiveness will unlock your next miracle. I will restore what was broken and give you beauty for the ashes you once held. This flight, this meeting, this talk, it will be the start of something sacred. Not a return to the past, but the birth of a new chapter. I am not repeating old store of a new chapter. I am not repeating old store of a new chapter. I am not repeating old store. Let me finish what I started. The one coming toward you is not the same person who left, and neither are you. This time, hearts will meet at the same level. Truth will speak louder than pride, and love will finally do what it was meant to do, heal. Heaven has declared it. It is written. And it is already unfolding. My beloved child, listen closely. Because the moment you have been waiting for is coming faster than you think. You will not expect the take. You will not expect the take. You will not expect the take. You will not expect the take in a crowd. You will not expect the take in please. You will not expect the take. It will catch you by surprise, yet it will feel perfectly right. There will be a stillness in your spirit before it happens. The faithfulness of the spirit before it happens. The the kind of peace that doesn't make sense, but feels holy. That is how you will know I am near. That is how you will know the divine meeting has been activated. Someone is packing, even now. They are folding clothes, checking schedules, and fighting hesitation. But deep inside, they can feel the pull of destiny. They can feel that this journey is not an ordinary one. It is a calling, a whisper from heaven saying, it's time. They may not even know why they suddenly live, it's time. They may not even know why they suddenly live time. They may not even know why they suddenly They may tell themselves it's curiosity or closure. But you will know the truth. It is my spirit drawing them to you for healing. You have both carried invisible weights for too long. You've carried questions that had no answers. You've replayed old conversations, trying to understand where it all went wrong. They have done the same. And now, I am creating the moment where those unanswered questions will dissolve in truth. There will be no shouting, no anger, no walls, no walls, no walls, no open truth. No walls, and no walls. Just two souls standing in the light of what I always intended. When you see them, your heart will recognize them before your mind catches up. The energy will shift. It will feel like time slows down, as if heaven itself pauses to watch, because heaven will be watching. The angels who stood with you in your lonely nights will stand around you again, this time in celebration. They will fill the air with warmth. You may even feel chills or tears without knowing why. Knowing why. There's just knowing why. There's if ever there's operation. The conversation will begin slowly. A few careful words, a nervous laugh, an apology that carries years of emotion inside it. They may say, I don't even know where to start. And I will whisper to your spirit, start with forgiveness. Because this is not a battle, it's a healing. You will not need to prove your worth. Your peace will speak for you. You will not need to raise your voice. Your silence will carry my power. They will finally understand that thy girl voice, your silence will carry my power. They will finally understand this to limbs. They will finally understand this Freudlich, Guslechik. And in that understanding, they will finally see who you truly are. This talk will bring truth to the surface, truth that was buried under fear, pride, and misunderstanding. Every hidden emotion will rise like dawn. Every unspoken word will finally find its way out. And with each word, the heaviness will lift. You will feel something breaking, not your heart, but the chains around it. For so long, you have carried love and pain in the same breath. But this test will tiven, but this test Tari Gadwas. But this test Turkin word, but this tiflich in old breath. But this test sugar word will speak like monologus. But you will look at them and see not the person who hurt you, but the person who is finally awakening. That is how you will know healing has begun. They will speak honestly. They will tell you things you didn't know. They will admit things they once denied. They will tell you about the nights they thought of you, the dreams where your name echoed, the moments when they tried to forget but couldn't. Because I didn't let them. I turned their memories into mirrors until they faced to let them. I turned their memories into mirrors until they faced the battle, but the bats would tell the drills in mirrors until they faced the silence to map. I thought there was a bit of light, why still let could buy bath curtain. I told Billy's in the bones. I tell they faced the deadest couldn't. Because I didn't let. They will confess how they ran, not from you, but from the love that scared them because it was real. And you will realize that your love was never wasted. It planted seeds that are now bearing fruit in their soul. Even their absence served a purpose. It taught you strength. It taught you boundaries. It taught you to stand in your own light. And now, that light will be the very thing that draws them back. My child, when you sit across from them, do not dwell on what are. When you sit across from them, do not dwell on what are. My child, when you sit across from them, do not dwell on what are, with a lag. When will do low, you will see sincerity in their voice, and you will feel me between you, holding space for truth to flow. The air will be filled with divine energy. Your spirit will feel calm, yet powerful, because my presence will be there. The moment will not be perfect, but it will be pure. There will be pauses, sacred silences filled with emotion too deep for words. Tears may fall, laughter may break through pain. Old memories may resurface, but they will not hurt this surface, but they will not hurt this, but they will not hurt this, but they will not hurt this. This will not hurt this what this me. This is pleasing, well, this soul through says, this because you are not the same as before. You have evolved. You have found me and you are waiting. And now you carry my peace like armor. Nothing they say can wound you anymore. Instead, their words will soften you. Because grace has taken over where resentment once lived. I am turning pain into purpose. I am turning distance into destiny. I am turning what was once bitter into something beautiful. And after this talk, both of you will walk away changed. They will walk away changed. They will walk away changed. They will, and heaven will rejoice because love has done what it was meant to do. Do not rush the moment. Let it unfold like sunrise, slow, warm, full of light. When they speak, listen. When you speak, speak with kindness. Because I am using you as my vessel in that moment. Your words will carry healing power. Your presence will remind them of peace. You will not need to convince them of your worth. Your light will do that for you. They will feel it. They will know, and they will feel it. They will know, feel it. They will know, feel it, and will know. They will know, living and with tutus. And even if this meeting lasts only an hour, it will change a lifetime of misunderstanding. You will leave that place not with confusion, but clarity. Not with anger, but acceptance. Not with pain, but peace. This is my promise to you. Because I am a God who restores. I make all things new. You thought the story was over, but I was only turning the page. And the next chapter begins with truth. My child, after the meeting, you will feel a quiet sea. Well, a quiet sea. You will feel a quiet sea. You will feel a quiet sea. Tingulus will feel a quiet sea. The quiet sea. You will the quiet sea. You'll feel a quiet sea. It will not feel like excitement or fear. It will feel like release. Your heart will not race. It will rest. The heaviness that has followed you for so long will lift, and you will finally breathe deeply again. Because something unseen will have broken, the invisible thread that tied your soul to past pain. I will break it gently. Not to erase love, but to free it. So that what remains between you two is pure and peaceful. You will feel me in that peace. 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 Every unanswered prayer, every sleepless night, every tear you offered to me, all of it will make sense in that silence. Because silence after healing is not emptiness, it is peace. And in that peace, I will speak to you again. I will whisper, see, my child, I never left you. I was writing a better ending. You will look back and understand that my delays were not punishments, they were protection. I kept you apart so both of you could grow, so both of you could grow, so both of you could grow, so so the place for so potential, part so both of you could grow, so both of the spiritual fathers. If I had allowed this earlier, it would have hurt you again. But now I have made you strong enough to love without losing yourself. That is what divine timing means. It's not about the clock on earth. It's about the readiness of hearts. And now, both hearts are ready. You may notice subtle signs after this meeting, repeating numbers, feathers, songs, or messages that seem to speak directly to you. Do not ignore them. They are confirmations that heaven is seized. Do not ignore them. They are confirmations that heaven is seized. Saudus et speaks. With Dulere are confirmations that heaven is sealed. A subject lies itself, Helen which it jolly allies. There may be for songs over songs. Even if days pass without contact, know that the connection has shifted in the spiritual realm. You will feel lighter because I removed old energy that was never meant to stay. Your spirit will start to glow again. People will look at you and say, there's something different about you. They won't be able to name it, but you'll know. It's peace. The peace of someone who finally laid their pain at my feet and walked away free. And as you rest in that peace, I will rest in that peace. I will live free. And as you rest in that peace, I will live. I will build and will. And as you rest in that peace, I will look nights. I will look into the lilies. I look into the cholig, not through the same people necessarily, but through blessings that carry the same love in a new form. You may find new friendships, opportunities, and doors opening that were once closed, because peace is the soil where miracles grow. I am planting something beautiful in you now, something that will flourish in the seasons ahead. The one who came back to speak with you will also begin to change. You may not see all of it immediately, but I am working in their heart too. But I am working in their heart too. But I am working in their heart too. Through shared will echo in their mind like a melody. Every word of forgiveness you gave will plant healing in their soul. They will carry your peace with them. And long after they leave your presence, my spirit will keep reminding them of the grace you showed. Because grace transforms hearts more than guilt ever can. Your light will become their memory of me, and that memory will guide them toward their own restoration. You have done what I asked you to do. You chose love when bitter. You chose love when bitches love when bitterly. You chose love when bitches love when bitter. You chose love when bitches is. You chose love when bitches is. You use evil. You chose mercy when revenge whispered in your ear, and because of that, heaven will reward you. You will soon see blessings appear like sudden rain after a long drought. Unexpected opportunities, answers you didn't even know you were waiting for. Doors that others tried to close will swing open with divine favor, because your obedience has unlocked something in the spirit. You passed the test. You didn't let pain turn you cruel. You stayed kind. You stayed faithful or You stayed kind. You stayed faithful or slothful of love to level. You stayed faithful of flaws and kind. You deserve that follow. Was stayed full of lust. You kept praying even when you saw no change. And I saw it all. Every tear. Every prayer whispered into your pillow. Every time you said, God, I trust you, even when you were breaking inside. Now it's my turn to respond. I will honor your patience. I will restore your name. I will surprise you with something so beautiful, it will erase the memory of sorrow. Because I am a God of full circle moments. What was once taken will return multiplied. What was multiplied? What was What was empty will overflow again. You will laugh again, and this time it will be pure. No pain hiding behind your smile. Just joy, holy and deep. And when you least expect it, that same person who traveled to see you may reach out again. Not for closure, but for connection. This time not to explain the past, but to build something new. You will sense their sincerity. You will see that they have changed. And you will thank me, not just for bringing them back, but for changing both of you so that love could exist in its truest form. Because I do not just return people, I renew them. I make things new. And I will continue to shape this bond into something that glorifies me. Even if the paths take time to merge completely, do not doubt the divine purpose of this meeting. It happened because heaven declared it, and anything I declare will come to pass. Thing I declare will come to pass. Thing I declare will come to pass. It'll come to pass. Thing I declare will come to pass. Keep your heart open, but guard it in wisdom. Let peace lead you, not emotion. Because peace will never mislead you. It is my voice made still. Soon you will notice how everything begins to align around you. Synchronicities will multiply. People will start treating you differently. Opportunities will arise in unexpected places. And you will realize that this wasn't just about one person, it was about your transformation. This divine encounter was the final test before your next season. And now, your next season begins. Heaven is preparing abundance for you. You will walk into rooms where your name has already been spoken with favor. You will be chosen for opportunities you didn't even apply for, because I am moving on your behalf. You stayed faithful in obscurity, and now I will reveal you in light. You will shine not because of pride, but because of purpose. The same people who doubted you will witness your rise, and they will know that I am with you. Your humility will draw blessings. Your kindness will open doors. Your obedience will protect your path. I am sending angels ahead of you to prepare the way. They are clearing obstacles you don't even know exist. You will notice that what once took years will now take weeks, because when I release something, no one can delay it. My child, you are stepping into a divine egg. My child, you are stepping into a divine exil, Atletas. My child, you are stepping into a divine egg, Achilles, Veslestitis, the pain was a seed, the waiting was water, and the blessing is the harvest. It is harvest time. You will soon stand in awe of how everything begins to make sense. Not just a reunion, not just a closure, but the transformation of your entire life. Because when I heal one part of you, I heal everything connected to it. You are walking into restoration, not just in love, but in peace, health, and provision. I will bless your home, your mind. I will bless your home, your mind. My child, this is the final part of what I need you to hear. Do not rush this. Let these words sink deep into your spirit, because they are not just words, they are a promise. Heaven is speaking through them. You are being wrapped in light even as you listen. This is a sacred moment between you and me. You have walked through storms that tried to destroy your faith. You have stood in night so long you wondered if the dawn would ever come. But the dawn is here now. 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 The full is here now. I am bringing warmth back into your heart, light back into your path, and purpose back into your days. Every shadow you walked through was preparing you for this glow. Do you see how much stronger you are now? Do you see how nothing can shake you the way it used to? That is what divine refining looks like. You were not being abandoned. You were being anointed. While you cried, I was crowning you with wisdom. While you waited, I was writing your next chapter. And while you thought nothing was happening, heaven was rearranging everything. Now, the chapter of pain is closing. The page is turning. And the story that begins next will be written in gold. This is the season where you will finally see why I made you wait. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation, punishment. It was preparation. It was preparation. The blessing I am sending requires maturity, peace, and discernment. And now you have all three. My child, you are stepping into divine alignment. Everything that was once scattered will now come together effortlessly. You won't need to chase what is meant for you. It will come to you because your energy, your spirit, and your purpose now match heaven's rhythm. Even this person who is flying toward you, I am aligning their steps to meet yours in harmony. Naying their steps to meet yours in harmony. Naying their steps to meet yours in harmony. Naying and aligning their steps to meet yours in harmony. Individuals and the significant colors, will characters of alignment. When they see you again, they will feel my presence in you. They will not understand it fully, but they will feel it deeply. You are my vessel now. When you speak, my peace will flow. When you smile, healing will spread. When you forgive, generations will be freed from repeating old pain. You are breaking cycles by choosing love over bitterness. You are changing the story that once hurt your family line. And that is why heaven has been so protective of you. Beyond. You will not walk alone anymore. You will walk with purpose, with favor, and with me beside you. Forever. Now go in peace, my child, and listen again when heaven calls, because I am not done speaking. I have more to reveal, and your next message will take you even deeper into the miracle I'm preparing.